Hello everybody. In this video we're gonna talk about SHA and what it is. Welcome to my channel, all about premature ejaculation. When I got inspired, I'm making videos about paidalajin with all the aspects. This video will help both for men who are only interested in premature ejaculation and how to help themselves with paidalajin, and for other people, actually not only PE but poor erection, you name it. So okay, but actually all health conditions. So SHA, it is these dots, these bruises that appear in the skin while we are performing SHA, while we are performing paida. Paida is this percussion tapping massage that we are doing. Difference between just the percussion therapy and paida is in the how strong you slap and how long you slap. Usually when you go to massage therapist, he's doing something like this and you're done. But in paida we are slapping heavy and for long period of time, and that's why it's believed, sorry, I will just stand up because that's why it is believed that SHA is actually poisoned blood that comes out from the body and detoxifies it. Many Chinese doctors believe that actually healing is happening when you get the SHA out, this so-called poisoned blood. Many people that never practiced paidalajin, never attended the workshop of paidalajin, and having knowledge in modern medicine, they believe that this is bullshit and these are just normal bruises. Everyone who slapped like this will have bruises, and it's actually destructing your body. So this is how other people think. And actually, when I first heard something and watched a video about paidalajin, because I'm a medical doctor, I finished veterinary medicine, so I thought the same. But this is like the automatic response of the doctors. You think that these are just normal bruises. But when I started practicing, so I'm that kind of guy that I'm aware, so I would try something before saying too much. So why I think that SHA is different than normal bruises, and how I proved to myself that it's not just a normal bruises, but really some form of detoxification, is because when I slapped right here in the elbow, everything turned dark. It was absolutely like in this thumbnail what you see, everything like very dark with very dark bruises. But a week later when I did it, there was nothing. It was pure, it was healthy tissue, so nothing like this happens. So probably there was weak tissues that I've damaged, and this somehow made a response to my body and did a very good recovery here in this area. And that's why this is the first thing that first thing that proves it for me. And the other thing is like slapping in same places with same strength for same duration, but in both sides of the body. And it is for now 100% accurate that when I feel that, for example, I have muscle pain or some kind of inflammation, for example, in the right hand, but not in the left hand, when I slap on the right hand, there is way more SHA than the left hand. When I started with paidalajin, there was SHA everywhere. But when I did second carpet bombing, which means covering all the places once again, like second carpet bombing, On places that I felt healthy, there was nothing. But on places that I still felt weak and sick, there was a lot of SHA appeared again. And this is like number 3 proof. In these sick areas that I said, when I slap, SHA appeared. Then I wait a few days to disappear. Slap again, SHA appeared again. And then, for example, on third time, I already feel that there is nothing, and this is healthy tissue. And when I slap, there was nothing, you know. And these are some proofs that I believe that this is really something like toxic blood getting out of our body. Actually, I can prove it, but of course you didn't saw me like slapping. But yesterday I slapped on inside of the thighs, in both thighs, like this with my slappers, and I slapped very heavy. And I'm 100% sure that slapped with exact like strength in both sides. But I felt pain only in my right hip, right thigh. And actually, my right hip, my right thigh is usually getting very tired, getting tired very easy. I got pain more often there because I'm a breakdancer. I feel my body very good, and I'm aware of my weak parts of the musculoskeletal system. So during the paida, it didn't hurt on left after the 3rd minute, but it kept like it kept hurting in the right. And I didn't take a good look at it first, but after the paida I realized that I have SHA only on right, but have nothing on left. And today I can show you how does paida look like, but I don't know because my camera is not very good. Okay, you see this. Oh, you can see it clearly. So I slapped here on the right thigh, and now I'll show you the left thigh. And my left thigh is like totally fine, have nothing. But this is actually the leg that I feel very comfortable, right, with my left leg. But on the right leg, things are not like that. So these are the proofs. Another question that people have very often is about the paida. So this is vibration, sorry. So about another question that people have very often about paida is, where is this come from, this thing? There is no research on this, but I think that our vessels, blood vessels and lymph vessels, are very weak in some parts of the body, and while making paida, we are destroying them. So we are making a little destruction, but only in very small blood vessels, which are named how? Capillaries. So the capillaries are very tiny, very little blood vessels. In them, there's only one red blood cell that can pass. They are so tiny. So probably they are very weak. Their walls of the blood vessels, and we are destructing them. But this is giving response to the body to make this area healthier. Another thing that I feel is just the cells in this tissue. I'm always pointing the right shoulder because actually it was few days ago I did very heavy paida on my right shoulder. I have also a very big SHA right there. Let me show you. See, you see this? But I slapped very hard because with normal slapping, I don't have SHA anymore, so I need something more to go even deep in the tissue. Don't worry, I feel totally fine. I even feel my shoulders stronger now. It's not some kind of injury. So even the tissues, like for example here, the muscle cells, probably they have accumulated a lot of salts and other things that make them harder and shorter. And when we make paida, we have a lot of blood accumulating there, a lot of heat and a lot of movement to this tissue. And that's why they are putting every cell, every hard thing in the intracellular space. So these are cells that are already sick, already have problems, and we are just destroying them and then reconstructing all these things. At least I think so, and I explain this thing for me like that. And another topic is to explain with the invisible energy that goes to our body. And actually, I think that this is the truth behind it. But it does not sound scientific at all. Despite that, I believe in this. So right here, for example, I have some kind of blockage of the energy system. Doesn't matter how I get this blockage, but I have it. So when I'm slapping, I'm increasing the energy in this area a lot, transforming the energy from yin qi to yang qi, accumulating a lot of heat, and the heat is making again the energy channel wide, more open, and this helps for fresh energy, for better energy supply of the blocked area. And this invisible energy gives energy to all the tissues and recovers the body. This is the truth that I believe in. And actually, when you slap many times on some area and you already cleaned it very good, if you make another paida session in this area, you still feel good results because of this unblocking, because you move the energy a lot and you are again open the energy, and the energy flows better, stronger, and more. And even without SHA, we still work with the energy, on the energy level. Yeah, actually, this is what, if you have any questions, actually, I can see that some people are watching. If you have any questions about SHA, you can ask me now, but let me think if I am skipping something about the SHA. Maybe not. I can't think right now of it. But one more proof that I have for myself that we are actually moving the energy is, if you read in internet about some energy channel and which are the emotions that this channel is working with, and we slap on area that this channel is going, but for a little more time, like more than 20 minutes, we will emotionally feel the same. Like we will feel improvement in these emotions. For example, when we unblock here, if you are cold-hearted people, if we are people that don't feel emotions, that cannot cry, that even in the saddest stuff are around them, they are just staying like this. They are the cold-blooded people and arrogant in the same time. If we slap right here for 30 minutes, this arrogance will disappear. We will have more courage, and we will actually feel better emotions. We will be able to emotionally interact with the outer world. This is what the heart channel gives. Same with, for example, if we slap on kidney, on stomach meridian, it will reduce the anxiety, because if the stomach is blocked, it leads to anxiety and stuff like this. Let me see the question of Justin. What is Kirby? Do you mean kidney? Kirby. What is Kirby? Let's Google it. Herbie, my dog. Jesus. Now I get it. Yes. Yes. My dog actually is same like humans. It has SHA. It has SHA. But only first 2 times. It has SHA on the thighs. Yeah, and he has SHA. Very good question, actually. Yeah, animals also have SHA. And I slapped him on the thighs, and he got SHA. But only this red SHA, nothing dark, nothing black. Then the day after I did again, and just a little SHA appeared. And on the 3rd day, there was no SHA, nowhere. But very interesting thing is how fast the SHA disappeared from this dog. Literally in 2 hours. Literally. If I got so much SHA, it will stay on me at least for 20 hours, but from him, it just disappeared very quick. I think that dogs are animals are very easy to be treated with this kind of thing, because how to say, if it happens to us, we will feel that we are healthy, but we are still emotionally socially pressed to act in some way that is unnatural. But dogs won't do that. For example, I remember when I cleaned my heart meridian for first time, I felt that I don't want to eat so much sugar, and I truly feel it, I don't want this food, I will wait for some other food. But I was on a birthday party, everybody was eating cake, and I said, I'll eat cake, despite I don't want it, but I ate it. But if this happened to a dog, it will follow his it will follow these impulses. It will never do something that he don't like, that's why I think that animals are recovering better and faster than us when they use that kind of healing techniques. Thank you for your watching. This video took a little longer than I expected. Thank you, Justin, for your questions and thinking about my dog. He's very good, and I'll continue to paida him and see how is his prostate gland in 2022 January. Thank you so much, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.